Hello guys, and welcome back to my Rome 2 Total War, the Empire Divided DLC, me playing on the Aurelian campaign. Oh, wow, that's a full mouthful. So, if you haven't checked out the series so far, I do recommend you go check it out, going through maybe last episode or the episode before, just to kind of get an idea to where we are. But if not, or you have watched last episode, you remember we left off in terms of this scenario. And, yeah, well, it left me in a bit of a pickle thinking, do I auto-resolve it and just take the loss, but then lose these troops, or do I make them pay for it and try and make... Because the idea for me, because this guy is a really high-level general. He's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's level 7 general. I don't want to lose him because if he dies, then, well, you lose a high-ranking general, and it's a big loss. And he also has a lot of bonuses. As you can see here, commander effects. The other problem that I have is that I'd rather make them pay for every single damage that they take, if possible, just so I can work for it. But we've got a lot of cavalry, as you can see here, a lot of archers. We haven't got many. These infantry are quite easy, I think, to deal with. The is it the hamster infantry? I think these are quite weak, and same with the Sassanid levy spearmen. The ones that are going to be the problem are the Eastern Scouts, the Eastern Horse Archers, and then these elephants, which are and the general. And then he's got kind of a weaker backup. So we're going to jump in, and we're going to try and see what we can do. Again, I've got a weak bit of army myself. He's fielding 5,000 troops to my... He's basically outnumbering me 4 to 1, basically. I've got my archers, though, so they could come in use. And I have got some Aurelian swordsmen. I've got some horses of my own. But what I'm probably going to have to do is play the game of back into a corner and just hold the ground. As... it's one of the newest settlements I took over, and I shouldn't have overextended too much. But we're going to get in. So we're in, and how do I want to set up? So he's going to come from this way. I don't know where his reinforcements are going to come in from. So again, I want to make them pay to every kind of loss I take. I want to make them get losses as well. And it's trying to figure out how to best do that, because again, he's archers. He's going to be a main pain. Now, I've got some corridors, so there's this way in, there's this way. So it's like maybe block off this main corridor here. There's also this way coming in from behind, so I might have to block that off. Again, I could block here, and it kind of limits the two. And then I've also got this way coming in here, which can come from this way, this way, this way. There's quite a lot of entrances, more or less. So how do I want to do this? Well, I've got these guys, which are just useless. So I'm just going to put them bang in the middle, because I'll deal with them. They're going to instantly either retreat straight away, or they're not going to be very useful. I mean, well, maybe the skirmishers might be. In some little regard. My horses, again, very weak. I would like to have them out of here, just so they can run around, but then saying that, their horse archers are going to just play me to death. And I don't know, it's a difficult one, because if I have them internal, then I can't use them to attack from behind. But he's got a lot of, I mean, if we're just going over here and have a look. Look at this, he's got, and this is just the first initial wave, so he's got some very heavy, super heavy melee cavalry, which are going to be hard to deal with. Got some Eastern Scouts, which are basically ranged, a lot of them. He's more or less his entire army is consistent of more horses than it actually is troops. And then these guys here, which are quite very light infantry. So he's got a lot of mobility. So let me have a look here how I'm going to work this out. So these guys are weak, so we'll probably want to pull them back here. We got some Aurelian. So if we put these two here, we might be able to do something. My concern is if he goes round this way and then pelts me from over here, while over this side I do have some kind of protection from the buildings, which could help. Although if he runs around this way, it makes me even more difficult. So we've got these guys here. We've got some cohorts. So what I'm probably going to do is move the cohorts up this way, so they are further away. So we'll put them to here, and then we'll have a backup of... how strong are you? So maybe a good idea having two lots backing up here. Like so. There we go. So the Aurelians are like a cheaper version of the cohorts legionaries, but they don't have access to be able to do the attacking testudo or the defending one. That's fine for now. So archers I probably want to make sure they are protected and well fortified. So we'll put one here, and we'll put another one on this side. And then I will try and defend my units here. So what have we got left? So the idea would be to go here, defend this passageway. And that's pretty much all I've got. That's all my armies now separated out. So we've got 3 ways of coming in. Again, I can back up if need be and just try and protect this one off so it eliminates 2 of the passages. But I'd rather hold them out further adrift in the village itself or the town than give it all up straight away, because I don't want to be inviting all this arrow fire onto one area. And these archers then can move around and do whatever I want. But I think this is going to be a quick battle that I'm going to lose very quickly. I'm going to put these in Testudo, so at least they'll... this is for attacking, but the idea is that it will put their shields up, so it will give them some defense, at least, from any missile fire. And then I'll see what I can do with these guys here. I may try and move them around, but it depends where the reinforcements come in from, which is going to be interesting. So they are hidden, which is good, and if I move them around, I just need to see which ways reinforcements are coming in. But I think they'll come from behind.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Shit, no, they're coming from this way as well. Okay, so that's a bit of a bummer. So what's he got coming this side? Eastern Scouts. Oh, bollocks. And he's got his elephants. Now, elephants are going to be really a pain to deal with because they can just bash through your units. So I'm going to move this way. Just before they can spot my cavalry. So if I go to here, I might be able to just hide my units out of the way, so he can't see. And these are all my other cohorts. And again, that can put them into a Testudo, so if they're not going to get charged. But if they do, then they actually become weak. I think what's the bonus? This is attacking Testudo. The troops of this raise their shields above their heads in a defensive formation, protecting against missiles but limited speed. And then as soon as you engage in combat, then the Testudo actually falls apart. So we got the enemy coming in. So I'm going to move my missiles like here. I'm going to toggle skirmish off. The same for these. Now I might be able to deal with the initial infantry, because these guys again are very light. It's like the weakest you can have. And these guys are heavy infantry. We're already doing some damage to them. Nice. Cavalry on the other hand, well, let's see what goes on here. Looks like they're doing the initial charge in. God, they've instantly just buckled, haven't they? Oh yeah, we're running away. This is the initial assault. Right, we can deal with these. Oh, here comes the archers. Problem is with cavalry that can shoot is that they'll just stay there and pelt you to death. It'd be a good idea to move these in.
Romans, ready for duty. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's get my archers down, and I want to shoot these guys, if possible. Let's do some damage. I could again run in with them, but I just see that it's not going to be very much use. And oh god, I'm scared of these guys. Just look. Oh. These are. I think these are the generals, though, or is it these guys? Yeah, this is the super heavy generals. The cool thing, light cavalry, don't take as much archer fire. Okay, so that's fine. How are we doing? It's very much against us, the balance of power, as it says. But it doesn't mean you can't win, though. Mercenary cavalry, these are medium, so they're doing well. I wish I did have spearmen against these, because this is going to be horrible. Because these are super heavy, and they take a lot to bring down. Here we go. Ugh. Because they just smash through. I mean, look at this. This is just horrible. Get into the combat. Oh, man. Let's take them down. Look at them. They've got this entire, like, chainmail just covering them. And this is my only concern, is that these guys. So let's try and move some skirmishers in. And keep my general close by as well, just to help out. How are we doing? Oh, God, a second. Such a beating. Oh, no. Archers, get back. Didn't want you to go forward. I want you to pelt them to death.
Our general is under attack.
I mean, the general's going, he's getting hit. Oh, it's the archers from here. Can you just take down these... Oh, they're panicking? Oh, they're out of control. So this is one of the things about elephants, is that if you, they can... Well, they can run opposite directions and just trample through your units. Oh, no! Oh, there's more coming in. What am I supposed to do? Right, I need some more troops this way. We're going to need some backup over here. Get the Testudo off, guys. Run. I'm getting pelted by archer fire. Let's get back in that corner. Yeah, my units are just being trampled to death. There's fire in there. Oh, we're protected here now. Oh, they are still getting some damage, but actually, you know what? Cavalry, you've done your bit of sitting around. Let's get in there. If we chase them off, it might help.
Ready for orders. Understood. Orders understood. We are losing ground.
Yeah. Well, do you think? Have you seen this? I've been outnumbered ridiculously. Well, these missiles have gone. Right, take these guys down. Even if you just chase them, it'd be useful. Now, they aren't coming in this way anymore, so I might be able to pull some of these units off. There we go. Okay, so they're just dashing in now. So I might be able to pull a unit off and help protect. So we move to here.
Our general has fallen.
What? How? Holy shit. So they fired up and down. And this is the problem that I had. This is why I was concerned about having him in here. They've upped and killed my general. Oh, that's
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
And now what's going to be the case is these guys are going to shit themselves. Okay. So we're going to move to here. These guys are being quite headstrong, though. I mean, they've lost the general, but they're still waiting here. Where's my archers? Hey, get out of there! Okay, so I'm taking them out. Yeah, let's chase them. Go for them. And this is what I mean by making them pay for a victory. We might lose this, but they'll have to work hard for it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's try and see if we can get round and deal some damage into these guys. If possible. There we go. We're here, guys. We're coming in. We're here to save the day. And again, there is these guys, but I'm hoping they're going to run out of ammo soon.
One of our units
Looks like they are coming round, so this is one thing I was a bit wary of. They're going to come this way. But the idea is, if I can make some of these flee. Here we go. They're coming in. Ugh. The damage. It's unreal. Come on, flee. Okay, so I think we've got one to run off. Yeah, there we go. I think he's broken. Yeah. And so are these guys.
Melee cavalry ready.
Okay, and they came in, and then they ran into these troops. They caused a bit of damage, but then they've retreated. So we can pull the cavalry away, because they are going to try and chase me down, which is going to be quite interesting.
The men are wavering.
No! Who's running? No, don't run! God damn it. Draw some of these cavalry away to finish them off. There you go. Because I've got medium cavalry, so they beat these light ones. It's just the differences in speed. Yeah. So we've taken so much damage now. They are running. Quick, guys, get in there. We've holded. We've done really well. I'm proud of the guys. Look at them. Look at this. It's just an absolute mess. And they're running now. And again, I think if I didn't lose my general, we would have done better.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, come on, guys. Take the cavalry down. Don't lose. Oh. More coming in. It's just because I lost my general.
An entire unit has perished.
No. Right, come in. Let's defend. Yep, they've just all buckled. Even the guys that just run in and I've done nothing the entire game have just like, oh shit. And we've still got enemy units coming in. Look at this.
This is a shameful display.
The thing is, you can only fill 40 units, so if you have another stack of troops, well, it's going to work quite well for you. But just, yeah, look at this. Just everyone's just fled now.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Oh, I tried. I really tried. I didn't think I was going to win by any stretch, but we've done quite a lot of damage. Oh, it's so horrible to see. A noble death. You did well, I'm afraid. Oh, poor general. I mean, overall, that was fantastic. If you look at more or less what they deployed at least 4 times more units than we did. They lost 2,000 troops nearly. So they lost over basically 40% of their what they more or less deployed, nearly enough. And yeah, it just worked out really well. Even though I basically killed more people than I deployed myself. So you can see here, I only deployed nearly 1,400. I killed nearly 1,900. So it was worthwhile, again, make them pay for it. As you can see here, there's quite a lot of damage. They still had a lot of shit ton of units coming in. But I mean, look at this. They've been basically annihilated. Half this army's gone, and the only one that's more or less left is these guys coming in. And again, he's probably lost about a third of his army. So overall, good result. Gaius, Epidus, Polo. Oh, you were a true hero of Rome. You served as well. An invasion force of Mydia. Yep. Anakin Magada. Agent killed. Oh yeah, because he was part of the army. And then rotten food. Wow. Oh, such a shame. Right, where are these armies coming in? Oh, here we go. So we got more armies that are landing. I need fleets, and that's more or less what I'm going to have to do. So you see, I was building another army here to move up. My concern is that these guys are just landing and coming in and just trying to have their way with me, which I don't want. So I've got an army defending up here, but he's probably going to have to move. I have a fleet coming in, to be honest, which is somewhere nearby, which could deal with quite a lot of these units just sat around. I got another fleet building. So I don't know what kind of damage. I'm going to have a little check, see what kind of damage I could do. Wow, a lot. Alright, well, let's get this in then. We lost 2 units, but that's fine. And we just basically sunk most of their army. Wow, look at that. Enemies captured. Yes, please. And then to finish it off, sink them. And I think now these fleets should just completely sink. Yep, so 2 fleets down, we've won. And that's the thing about transport fleets. Transport fleets are useless against when it comes to actual fleets. So if you're transporting land units into the ocean, if one of these comes up against you, even though he had 2 stacks of units, these are actually a lot better at dealing with them. Probably play out differently if I did it myself, but you know, I know in terms of game, it's because they're more maneuverable and they do a lot more damage when they ram. Which is good. So I'm going to move this guy over here. He's going to heal up. I'm going to move this army to defend here. So we can't have them moving down this way. I could do some more recruiting, to be honest, because I could do some more Roman legions. I'm actually going to have to recruit a new army, because we did lose one. And I'm holding off on armies here because of their invasion fleet, which actually has moved now. So what I could do is, now that these fleets have been vanquished, and I've got my own fleets here to defend, I can actually move this army around. So we're going to move Emperor Aurelian. He's going to come down here. We've got all my spies bigging up. Now we've got 2 stacks of armies here. We've got another 2 stacks over there. It may be probably a good idea just to consolidate where we are. Actually, saying that, he can stay where he is. So we move in and get some more authority for my veteran. If we wait around here, so we're close to Antioch. I mean, it's basically 2 cities away. Once I take Tarsus, I can move in and take Antioch, which would be fantastic. And then I don't know what the next stage of the objective turns to. You have to complete all the primary objectives before you can actually get anywhere else. And I think there's something else after this one. But we also have 2 armies here, kind of holding us back. And I've also got this army doing some raiding, which is a bit annoying. I've got quite a lot of money to spend. So let's us get some armies in here. So if we want to get some more, we've got Roman legions, aren't we? So if we get some cohorts, get 4 more trained up here. We need to actually get some ranged units because we don't have any at the moment. So if I get some armored archers. And then I think if I put a unit here, I'm actually seeing what's he going to do. He might come in and try taking this settlement if I move. I'm more concerned about these. I could lose 4 settlements potentially if they take them, and they could come round and cause some significant havoc. So I need to cut them off in a way. I need to recruit another army down here anyway. So where could I do that? I mean, I could do it at the main settlement here, and at least it defends it. But then saying that, I don't have a main garrison here, so maybe this one, because this has the barracks that I need. So recruit another army. We can reinstate the legacy of an old army, which would be fantastic. Who's the good one? He's decent, but he's going to cost me to do it. You know, the base starting cost is always nice because they start out at the same level, but it's just this guy's got 1 extra authority. But the downside is you could lose 8 senators. And the last thing I want is another damn civil war. Yeah, so I've just got under half that I control. Even though it's a dictatorship, which is a bit interesting, but you still have civil wars. So we'll have this one. So Pacvius, Chaosus Regulus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably not. And this is a level 2. And then we'll have Praetorian. Which one's the better one? That's the best you can get for now. But I'm going to go for Elite Bodyguard. Because I think these actually have... These are like shock cavalry. They'll basically charge into someone and do a lot of damage. So you can see bonus versus large. And charge bonus is a lot. So they, again, shock cavalry. Right, so what do I want to get? I think some more cavalry would actually be useful. It'd be nice to actually have a good, decent size of cavalry. I mean, I've got different load ones to choose from. So I've got some horse archers. I've got some armoured skirmishers. So let us get some... Ooh, so these are the ones with the spears. This one's one of the best ones you can get, but the amount of money. So we'll get 2 of these. And then we'll get some horse archers. Which ones will I want? These are all melee, aren't they? So I need to actually get... Skirmishers do quite a lot of missile damage, but they have to get in quite a bit of range. But then saying that, let's get some horse archers. Yeah. And then we just want some... We got some pikemen, or we got some auxiliary armoured pikemen. Ooh, Iveco cohorts. So these look like levies to me when I look at them. But then saying that, they're a bit different. And they're actually quite strong. I think these are an upgrade from the Roman legionaries. All these different levels you can get now. You can mix and match your armies. The letters get... If we get 4 of these and we can have 2 of them. Well, we can get another one next turn. But we get another one of these. So we basically got a main setup of cohorts, or Roman legionaries, and then we've got some good cohorts, which are going to be quite strong. Now, yeah, this is a bit of a concern because you can come and take this settlement now. And I don't want to leave this settlement because I've just taken it. This is going to be a bit awkward. If I can actually stop this guy from moving, that would be useful. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you enjoy what you're seeing, then please, by all means, leave a like, comment down below, share this video, and even subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for my next one, but until then, see you later.